Namaste, my dears, and welcome to LaVi Sound in Yoga. I'm Laura, and this Hatha yoga class should bring us balance. And we are working with balance postures in this sequence. So we will work on our core strength, we will work on concentration and grounding, and we will work with our breath. So these factors are really important to let us be in balance in posture. And of course, it also strengthens our body a little bit. So I hope you will enjoy. We start on all fours, so come onto your hands and knees on your mat. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and the hips over your knees. From here, have everything grounded to the floor. Just straighten the right leg back. And normally, I would say the hip should stay parallel to the floor. But this time, we open the hip, so the right hip comes a little bit stuck over the left. Then we come onto the right fingertips. So here it comes, we'll get a little bit, unbalanced already. And if it's okay for you, you can open the right arm up. Let the right leg as well in line of the hip. And either you just stay here or you go one step more to bend your right knee and hold from the right hand holds the right foot, and the right foot kicks into the hand. So we come into a little back bend, and at the same time, we are balancing here on our hand and the left foot. So really ground the left hand and the left foot. Great. Then we come back. So right leg long, right arm up. Only the right hand down to the floor. The hip comes down the right hip, and then we bring the right foot in between our hands, just to warm our legs a little bit and our hips. Let the hip come down and then bring the hip backwards to straighten the right leg. 2 more times only, just 3 times to get a little bit into the hips, into the legs. Good. And then ground both hands, bring the right knee back to the left. Before we come to the other side, just do some easy cat and cow here. So arch and round your back to also warm and mobilize your spine. Great. And then we change sides. So now the right hand and the right foot stays really grounded. Left leg stretches back. Left hip opens up. We come to the left fingertips. If this is already enough, just stay here. If you want to go further, take the left arm up. One side is always easier than the other. And either you stay here or you bend the left knee. You see if you can hold the foot, and the foot presses into the hand, and we come into a kind little back bend. And see that you press what is on the floor really firmly to the floor. Great. Then come back. So left leg long, left arm up, just the left hand down, and the hip comes down. Left foot steps in between the hands just to warm here. And hips back, straighten the leg. 2 more times. Drop the hips, open the chest, back. And 1 more. Good. And then ground your hands, left knee back to the right. And then from here we come into down dog. So step the hands a little bit further to the front, spread the fingers really wide, press into the hands, and then lift your hips up. So we come with the sitting bones high, and we start first to walk a little bit on the spot to warm our legs here. Great. And then we directly come into our balance. So we come into a 3-legged dog by bringing your right leg up. And then stay with the right leg up. We come with the shoulders over the hands into a 3-legged plank in a way. Here we feel we really need to work our core. And come back. Three-legged dog. Good. One more time. Shoulders over hands. You can stay here. Core is active. Right leg stretches back. If you want more, you want a little bit balance, either come onto the left fingertips or straighten the left arm out. Super. Hand back. Three-legged dog. And right foot back to the floor. Just normal down dog. Come with your shoulders over the hands. This time normal plank. Knees, chin and chest. Inhale, come into a small baby cobra. We're still at the beginning. And exhale, down dog. Good. Then we go on with the other side. Left leg rises. First, just three-legged plank, so shoulders over hands. Core is active. Back to three-legged dog. And then option, either shoulders over hands, three-legged plank, or try come to the right fingertips. One side is always more difficult. This side is really more difficult for me also. Or straighten the right arm. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Good. Take 1-2 breaths here. And then from here, step the right foot in between your hands and come up into a high lunge. High lunge. Right knee comes over the right heel. And what we do now, instead of let the right foot on the floor, we pick up our heel. So the heel is up. We are working a lot the calf, and we take the arms up. Shoulders relaxed. Both legs active. Inhale here. Exhale. Turn to the left side. Open the arms on the shoulder level. Balance. Here you are. Inhale. Come back up. Exhale. Other side. Also, our core is working here. From here, the left hand wants to pull something to the front. The left hand come to the floor. If you want, also the heel. And we turn up. The right hand reaches up. The hip can drop a little bit, and take 2 breaths here. Good. Look down to the floor. Both hands down. And then step the left foot to the front, to the right. Come into your forward fold here. Inhale, come all the way up. Take your arms with you. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Good. Other side. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, sink down, forward fold. Then step just 2 steps back that you come into a downward facing dog. Then from here, you step the left foot in between your hands. Come up, high lunge. Knee stays over heel. So you bend the knee and you are quite low. So both legs are active, working. And then additionally, we take the heel up. So the calf is really more working. Inhale, arms up, shoulders relaxed. And breathe. Great. Inhale here. Exhale, first turn to the right. Open the shoulders on the arms on the shoulder level. Breathe. Work on the legs. Inhale back up. Exhale, other side. This is a little bit more difficult to turn here. Then stay here. Right arm wants to catch something in the front. Hand come down if you want, also the heel. And then turn the left arm up. Good. One more breath. Exhale, look down, lower the hand, and then step the right foot to the front, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands are meeting in front of your chest. Good. We should be quite good warmed up now with our body. So we come into some more balancing postures where we will need the strength in the core, the concentration, and also our breath. So try to breathe always in the same pace. Take your right knee. So first you bring the weight in the left foot. Take the right knee up and then straighten the right foot, the leg up to the front. Stay here for 1 breath. Good. Then you take the right leg down, but without touching the floor. So you don't put any weight on the floor, on the right foot, just slide it. And as you want to, like a weight is pulling you down, you come into warrior 3 by bringing the leg up and try to not open so much here, the right hip. The hip stays parallel to the floor. Good. Bend the left knee and without a lot of sound, step the right foot back into our high lunge. If you want, with the heel up. Take 2 breaths. Good. And then hands down, back into down dog. You can stay here. You can rest in child's pose, or you can bring the shoulders over hands into plank. Knees, chin and chest down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. From here, lift the right leg up and step the right foot in between your hands. So from here now, bring the right hand a little bit further. So for me, it's outside the mat even. And then we hop the left foot a little bit closer to the right. And we bring the left hand to the left hip. We come into our half moon. So right hand is grounded. If you need, you can take a block here. The right foot is with a weight in the right hand. Then we lift the left leg up. We open the hip to the left side. The left leg is as much working as the right. So we are not having it here like casually open up. We really work it. And if you want, open the left arm as well. You can also let the hand on the hip. Take 1 more breath. And exhale, release, hand and foot down, come into a forward fold in the front of your mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, meet your hands in front of your chest. Great, so we do the whole thing with the other side. So you are already a little bit prepared what will come. Right foot is grounded. Left knee comes up. Straighten the left leg out to the front. Stay for 1 breath here. Then the long left leg just slide over the floor and then you lean forward and come into warrior 3. Hip down, the left hip down. Also here, the left leg is working. Without any sound, bend the right knee a little bit to step the left foot back, come into high lunge. If you want, with the heel up, shoulders down. 1 more breath. Great. Arms down, hands to the floor, down dog. From here, you can stay in down dog. You can come into child's pose or go into the flow of your choice, shoulders over hands. If you want to come into chaturanga, you can. Otherwise, knees, chin and chest. Up dog if you wish. Little cobra. And back to downward facing dog. Good. Then left leg up. Step the left foot to the front. Left hand comes now more front. Right foot steps closer. Right hand to right hip. And then lift the right leg. Open the hip up. So also the shoulders roll open. You can stay with a hand here, or you can bring your arm up into half moon. Great. Right foot is also active. Wonderful. Then arm down and ground everything down into your forward fold. Stay here for 2 breaths. And slowly roll yourself back up into standing. Good. We come into the last standing balancing pose, which is our tree. So you might know the tree. We start with the right leg. Left foot is grounded. Option 1, you step the foot just to the ankle. Option 2, to the calf. Option 3, to the thigh. Please not on your knee. So wherever it is, start. You can also hold onto a wall. If you have the foot on the thigh, please also press the thigh against the foot. So both are pressing together and you open up the hip. Take your hands in front of your heart. And if you want to go further, you can open your arms, but you can also stay with the hands down. Good. One more breath. And first release the hands back and then the foot down to the floor. Shake your legs a little bit. And then bring the weight to the right foot. Again, here either on the ankle, on the calf, or on the thigh. Please really not on the knee. This is not really great for our body. If you're on the thigh, press them both together, hands to the heart. Or if you want to go further, open the branches of your tree and stay here. Good. Hands in front of your heart. And slowly release. Shake your feet. From here, with your inhale, come onto your toes. And then for 1 breath, stay here. Stay with the heels up. Just bend the knees, come down like this. Sit down on the floor. And last, really active posture. Bring your hands either underneath your knees or next to your knees. Roll the shoulders back like you have a really long, nice back. And then lift the legs either into this half boat or you come into full boat for 2 breaths. Breathe, don't hold the breath, and feel the strong core here. Wonderful. And then release, hang over your knees that you can make your body really round. And then take vertebra by vertebra slowly that you come down to the floor on your mat. Release your arms, your head. And we will finish with a nice little twist to balance everything out. So the arms can either come on a shoulder level or you can cactus your arms. Take the knees close to you and let them fall to the right side. So we will give a nice balance to our spine here, which worked a lot in forward and backward bends. Then bring the knees back up and change. So bring them to the left side, opposite direction. Shoulders are grounded. The chest is open. Two more breaths. And slowly bring the knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe roll a little bit right and left. And then roll to one side that you can slowly come up into a seated position of your choice. So either cross-legged or in any other position you want. And for a moment, we will not do so long, but just close your eyes for a moment. Roll the shoulders back and down and feel into your body. Feel what you can perceive. What is there? Most of the time, if we are working with balancing postures, what is great is that the whole concentration is in the posture. So our really busy mind is getting a little bit more quiet. Maybe you can feel a little different from before. Maybe a little bit more peace, or just a little bit more strong or flexed, stretched. If you want, bring your hands in front of your heart, or however you want to finish your yoga class. And I say thank you so much for practicing with me to support us here with LaVi Sound and Yoga. We are super happy, and I hope that you enjoyed this little sequence with balancing. And I think this is a great way to bring also some joy in our life. So I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe we see you in other videos, or here in Spain. Have a look into the video description with all our offerings. And otherwise, hopefully in the next videos here. Namaste, and thank you so much.